This year, Canada marks the 100th anniversary of the Battle of Vimy Ridge, a key battle and victory for our country during the First World War.
It's incredible to stand at the bottom of the hill and look up and imagine, and it's difficult too, what it would be like for Canadians, well, younger than I, marching up that ridge to try to take it.
Today is the anniversary, the 100th year of Vimy Ridge, and we're putting on a parade for that purpose alone. Unlike Remembrance Day, which we do every year, this won't happen again for another 50 years probably.
Can you tell me why this battle had considerable significance for Canada?
When they went there, they replaced the British and the French, and all four of Canada's armies were all there at the same time. And by the accounts, they had 10,000 Canadians were injured. 3,600 died.
Why is it important for the Legion and all Canadians to remember the Battle of Vimy Ridge?
It brought Canada together. It made it, as some of the historians have said, that's when Canada became a nation. And it's true, look at all the people that are here today. And we only started this about 2 months ago, and they're all here, which shows us how significant it is, which is great. And the Legion, we believe it's important to be here for one reason. It's right in our motto, and it says, we will remember them. And this is how we do it.
The Battle of Vimy Ridge took place on April 9th until April 12th, 1917. It was the first time that all four divisions of the Canadian Expeditionary Force fought together.
As many people have described it, it is an important battle that defined us as a nation. And so 100 years ago today, on April 9th, that we had the opportunity where Canadian soldiers fought as a unit, and they overcome so much resistance from the enemy, and in victory came a pivotal time for our country. So it's important to remember, and I think it's important to remember all the battles, and not just Vimy Ridge. There's so many battles that have taken place in World War I, World War II, Afghanistan, the Korean War, that we have to be ever mindful and always remembering. And I think this opportunity allows us to reflect and continue to remember and uphold that belief that we'll never forget.
Can you tell us about the small piece of symbolism that is here that pertains to Vimy Ridge?
Yeah, the Green Committee for the City of St. Catharines undertook with the Vimy Foundation a wonderful opportunity to have a piece of Vimy Ridge here in our community. So we have the Vimy Ridge oak that has been planted here at the Cenotaph in downtown St. Catharines, and it's a young sapling, and as it grows, it'll be another symbol, another opportunity for us to reflect and remember as that tree continues to grow. And 100 years from now, the height of that tree and how long it's going to be here will be another way for us to reflect and remember, and it stands as the symbolism of Vimy Ridge.
Many Canadian soldiers would pay the ultimate sacrifice at Vimy Ridge. Soldiers made up of French and English Canadians, the First Nations, and recent immigrants. Soldiers who had done the impossible. Soldiers who became a symbol for Canada for achievement and sacrifice. Reporting for The Source in St. Catharines, I'm Jennifer Whittick.